はリトルピンクツアータイムお写真のお時間ですよ。グリコの看板前で船が少しだけ止まります。どうぞカメラのご準備をお願いしますね。さあグリコ
Where in the hell is the Welcher? Woo! Taco Bell. Where in the hell is the Welcher today? Oh, he's probably back in Tucson. So, welcome to my hotel in Nagoya, Japan. So I'm in room 402 for Yonzeroni. They have the old-fashioned key and door lock here, which is not uncommon. What's kind of strange is that they do ask you to leave the key at the front desk before you leave the hotel itself. That's very typical when they have the old-fashioned locks. So the keys never leave the hotel premises. And for the grand tour of the hotel room itself, that's it. This is the room I've been in for 3 days now. You see there's really not room for much here. You just have the door, desk, television, mini fridge, and a single bed. What's kind of interesting, this bed actually fits me just fine, but when you reserve a hotel in Japan, they will actually tell you how long the beds are. So if you're over 6 feet and you're worried about whether or not you'll actually fit, they'll tell you in the reservation. There's a little basket. I get my towels and bathrobe in every day. The bathrobe does not fit, just so you know. And there's little room for anything else. My luggage actually has to go right in the middle there. I've got my electronics all plugged in over here. You also get a pair of slippers with your room. They do not fit particularly well. That's something to keep in mind. These are bathroom slippers. So do not wear these to the vending machine or down to the lobby. People will think you're a little odd. This is the desk. You'll see it's fairly crowded. I have yet to use that chair. You don't get a coffee maker, but you do get a hot water pot to make your tea, and then that's a humidifier. It helps keep the air moist. The television, this is a little odd. It has the local channels and digital channels. For pay channels, you actually have to buy a card and slip it in there. I've never seen that before in a hotel here, so I think that's unique to this place. You have your small fridge, and then your tiny little garbage can. And what I usually do, you'll see that bag next to it, like water bottles and things like that, since it'll fill up that tiny can really quick. I put those kind of larger things in the plastic bag and then take them out when I leave. I just drop them at a garbage can at a convenience store or something. So this is the bed, which you'll see it's a single. It fits me just fine. It's probably just over 6 feet long. When you reserve your hotel rooms in Japan, they will actually put in the description the length of the bed. So if you're a Westerner who's over 6 feet tall, you'll know whether the bed can actually fit you. And then, of course, anytime I need anything out of my luggage, I have to take everything off the bed. So you basically have to do one thing at a time. So you take all your clothes out of the luggage, then you put your suitcase away, and then you get dressed. And then if you forgot your jacket, you have to then go back in here. It's a bit of a hassle. Now this is the truly special place. This is the restroom of the Business Traveler hotel room. And let me door here just so you see what happens when the light switch gets turned on. If you hear that noise, that is the high-tech toilet charging up. So one of those infamous Japanese toilets with many, many settings. So while you're sitting here doing your thing, across the way from you is the control panel with instructions in English and Japanese, which is very, very helpful. Because the first time you sit on one of these things, you have no idea what's going on. There is also, you have your sink, a bathtub, and a shower, all in this tiny little place. And this is actually a wet room, so if the bathtub overflows, there's a drain right back there where all the water goes. And this is not the most ingenious thing. So you have your tap, currently we're over the sink. If you want to fill up the bathtub, you put it over the tub. If you want a shower, you turn this knob. And now the shower's going. And then the temperature is right here, which actually has degrees. So it tells you exactly what temperature the water will be. The other thing about the tub, you may have noticed, it's very narrow. So I think you'll never be able to fit yourself in there prone. But you notice it is very deep. This is an actual, this is actually a soaking tub. So you can fill up the water all the way to the top. Like I said, if it overflows, it just drains into the room. And then you just fold yourself up and have a nice soak in there. So that's about it for amenities. If you're wondering, this hotel room will set you back about $70 a night in Nagoya. A similar hotel room in Tokyo will run you $90 to $100, but you're wondering, what about the view? And there is actually a window, and it does actually open, which is not always the case. A lot of times you just get frosted glass and hints of daylight. And the view here is of this lovely Japanese alleyway. So nothing terribly scenic. If you're looking for spectacular views, Nagoya Castle, much better deal. So this is the Plucker filling in for the Watcher, and I hope you enjoyed the tour of my Nagoya hotel room.